Hi everyone, this is Patrick from North52. North52 is a business rules engine for Dynamics 365. In this video, I'm going to take you through a solution we designed for customers' complex case prioritization rules. The cases are created from an external system, and if certain fields are populated, we then need to apply different business rules. The customer wanted to prioritize the cases based on 3 custom fields from an external system: priority A 10-day counter, priority B 90-day counter, and dispute amount. There could be thousands of cases involved, and each time a new case is created, its priority needs to be determined compared to all the other existing cases. Therefore, we cannot simply recalculate all priorities for each case every time a new case is created, as that would result in updating thousands of cases each time a new case is created. That may result in significant performance issues. The priorities are broken down into 3 rules. If priority A 10-day counter field contains data, then those cases have the highest priority. If the priority B 90-day counter contains data and the value is less than 50, then these cases are the medium priority. Finally, if the value in the priority B 90-day counter is greater than 50, these cases have the lowest priority. For each rule, the following subrules apply. We should rank cases based on the number in the priority A or priority B counter fields, where the lower the value, the greater the priority. If multiple cases exist with the same number of days, we prioritize based on the highest dispute amount, and if multiple cases exist with the same number of days and dispute amount, we prioritize based on the earliest case creation date. The higher the value in the case priority field, the more important the case is. Rule 1 cases will be assigned a priority between 2 and 3. Rule 2 cases will be assigned a priority between 1 and 2, and Rule 3 cases will be assigned a value between 0 and 1. Each time a new case is created, we will determine the rule to be applied, then identify the cases either side of this case, add their priorities together and divide by 2, giving us the priority for the new case. This worked example will give us a demonstration. The maximum value for a Rule 1 case is 3, the minimum is 2. When the first Rule 1 case is created, case 1, we take the maximum and minimum allowed values 3 plus 2 and divide by 2, giving us a rating of 2.5. Case 2 has a lower priority, so we add the minimum allowed value to the rating for the previous minimum case, 2 and 2.5. Then we divide that by 2, giving us a rating of 2.25. Case 3 has a lower priority than Case 1, but a higher priority than Case 2. So we add 2.5 and 2.25 together and divide by 2, giving us a priority value of 2.375. Case 4 has a higher priority than all previously existing Rule 1 cases, so 2.5, the previous highest priority Rule 1 case rating, and 3 are added together and then divided by 2, giving us a rating of 2.75. This way, as each case is created, it is inserted into the priority queue at the correct position without requiring any updates to further cases. This is the formula we use for the case prioritization. It is triggered when the case is created or the priority A, priority B, or dispute amounts are updated. This sheet makes sure that the formula only affects the cases we want it to. The formula will proceed if either priority A or priority B fields and the dispute amount contain data. Next, we set the maximum and minimum range for the rules. Then we decide which rule needs to be applied to the case. If priority A 10-day counter contains data, then we use Rule 1. Otherwise, if priority B 90-day counter contains data and the value is less than or equal to 50, we use Rule 2. Otherwise, we use Rule 3. Once we have determined the rule to use, we retrieve all the active cases affected by that rule and set out the minimum and maximum priorities for the calculations. We count the number of cases retrieved. If there is only one case, then it is this case, and its index position is 0, the first position. If we have more than one case, we need to do some work. So here we will load all the cases into memory, add an incremental index field, and then get the index of our case. Next, we begin to calculate the priority. If we have only one case, then our rating will be half the maximum and minimum priorities. If we have more than one case, but our case is at a first position, we add the maximum priority to the priority of the second highest case and divide by 2. If we have more than one case and our case is in the last position, We add the minimum priority to the priority of the second lowest case and divide by 2. Finally, the most common scenario would be where the case is somewhere in the middle of the pack. So we add the priorities of the cases on either side of the current case and divide by 2. Lastly, we update our case with the newly calculated priority. Here you can see some examples of the formula in action. The lower the value in the priority A 10-day counter, the higher the priority. You can also see two cases with the same value in the priority A field, so the case with the highest dispute amount has the priority. Thank you for watching, and as always, if you have any questions about North52, please contact support@north52.com or visit support.north52.com.